Wow, so we might start that video again. I needing to jump on here because I am literally buzzing at the moment, and when I feel this energy, it's telling me that I need to speak. I've got all this just information just dropping in, and it's been consistent over the last 2 weeks. So as you guys know, I have started to put together or have finished in completion my Be Here program based on my book, Watch Your Language. The most exciting thing about this is that this information on the Be Here program, it actually is something that has been only recent. And I want to share this because I want to remind you to trust the wait. I've been writing my book, Watch Your Language, for nearly over 3 years. And I've known these, I have chocolate on my hands, don't I? Yeah. I've known exactly what I needed to write about, and it's just come through me as I've been writing. I've done my best to trust that the words coming out into my book are exactly what they need to be, but I actually didn't know how to put the process into my book. I didn't understand how I was going to translate that to my readers. And 2 weeks ago when I was in a meditation, I just had this really profound moment. So every time that I notice that I'm in self-sabotage, or I'm judging myself, or I'm in critical thinking, or I'm possibly dropping back into very, very familiar patterns that I was back in my eating disorder, very much trickle into damaging thoughts. So if I notice things like that, so say if I wake up in the morning and I'm judging or judgmental on myself for whatever reason it might be, I might have not looked after myself with my sleep, I might have not eaten so great the last couple of days, and I've woken up in a judgmental state. I'm sure that we've possibly all been there once in a while. When I notice that I'm judging, then in the very first moment of that, the first thing I say to myself is, be here. Be here. I choose to be here. I choose to be here. And I look around me and I notice what's here. For me, that has been a profound teacher to actually come into this moment. Now, Baron Baptist, many teachers, even Ram Dass, his teachings are be here now. And it so is. Baron Baptist, you are either nowhere or now here. So for me, it's like, okay, when I'm here, what do I notice? I notice that my dog's here. I notice that I get to have a beautiful coffee. I get to go to work today. I get to go and teach yoga. I get to go and move. And it takes me out of that thinking. So when I'm sorry, I'm so excited about this. I've been waiting to get this out all day. It's like, blah. I just take a breath and I'm going to slow down. So when I was in this meditation, it's like, be here. And I'm like, whoa, that's it. That's the method that the Be Here method is. So there is an affirmation that I have, and it is actually exactly what my 6-week immersion is all based on. Be Here is an acronym for a process that we can use to become present to ourselves. So the affirmation that I say to myself along this method goes like this. I see you, body. I feel you, emotions, and it's okay. How can I offer my heart compassion? I'm empowered with knowledge to respond, not react. And by doing that, I shift my energy from judgment and comparison to kindness and compassion. I choose to be here. And that's it. That's exactly what the Watch Your Language, the Be Here method is. So B stands for body. Tune in to what the hell you see going on. I notice you bloating. I feel you rising shoulders. My heart's beating faster. I feel cold. I feel hot. I'm closing. I see you emotions. I see you anxiety. I see you fear. I see you doubt. I see you worry. I see you joy. I see you acceptance. And I let you be here. It's okay. Then asking the question, what is it that my heart needs? Offer yourself compassion. Why not? Whatever is unfolding in front of us is gonna unfold anyway. I always speak to, when I share with clients or even teenagers, if I was to lose my arm, I'm gonna lose it anyway. I have a choice whether or not I can be judgmental on myself, or I can sit in my self-pity and go, I wish I had an arm. This is so terrible. I don't have my arm. Or I can go, you know what is it that I do have? What can I use? You know, how can I make the most of this? We have a choice. So the H stands for heart. How can I offer my heart compassion? What does that look like? Right? The next one is empowering ourselves with knowledge. So the E stands for empower. So in the Be Here program, you'll learn about your brain and why we flip our lids according to the Dan Siegel's model, or the hand model of the brain. It's such a good one. But also about our nervous system, understanding where we are in our autonomic state. So when we can pick that up, we can really tune into what it is that's going on and go, whoa, I'm really in my survival state today. All right, okay, and then understanding, okay, I actually need to possibly get myself out of here and come back into my ventral vagal so that I can feel calm and rested and my body can heal. Right, I empower myself with knowledge so that I can choose to respond, not react. When we respond, we are present, we are mindful, we are right here in the moment. But reactivity happens under autopilot. We are not thinking, we're tired, we're reactive, we're judgmental. We are going on, again, autopilot. We are just consistently being too busy, therefore not having the opportunity to pause and make a better choice. And the last one, when we respond, that means we shift our energy, right? When we shift our energy, that means that you are going to shine brighter in the room, and those around you are going to pick up on that too. So remember always, you can shift the energy of a room just by turning up for your higher self, by making a decision to choose to offer yourself compassion and kindness, and actually coming back to that point where we go, you know what, I really do have a choice in every single moment. So that's it. That's the Be Here method. I wanted to share that because it's just phenomenal how it dropped in, and I want you to understand and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to be. I started writing this book 3 years ago, and I had no idea that that was the method of my book until it finally dropped in after I've nearly finished my book. My whole book has just been the most incredible teacher. I've learned so much about it. I keep uncovering things that I need to heal myself, and little things that are going on that I haven't possibly felt as a child or whatever it might be. There's just this constant unraveling, and we just start to unravel the layers, and we get to know ourselves on a level that we're always born with, this true authentic self, where we have just stacked on layers and stacked on layers and stacked on layers of people pleasing and perfection and trying to be someone we're not, when at the end of the day, none of that matters. We come back to here, we come back to ourselves, and our path then becomes very clear, which is essentially listening to our heart. So if you're interested in the Watch Your Language 6-week immersion, it starts on May 28. I'm so blessed to be talking about this and how we can watch our language this Sunday at Merriweather Surf House for Babes Unite, with some of the funds, of course, being donated to the Got Your Back Sister charity. The event's booked out. I'm so excited. And yeah, if you obviously are not going to that, then you can jump on my 6-week program starting May 28. The details are below. Any questions, don't hesitate to come and ask. It works out to be like $20 a session. That's it for 6 weeks, an opportunity for you to shift your language for good. Have the most amazing day. And again, remember to be here. Watch your language consistently. Practice, 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 and see your life change.